All right. Let's see. We should be live. We should be live publicly. We should be getting notifications out there to everybody. In smooth, crisp 480p. Because my internet poo-poo. Let's just double check here that I'm going loud and clear. Let's just wait. YouTube Studio.
Because you're streaming in my subscriptions, it has the icon
yeah, of course.
Channel. It does not have.
All right, let's see.
No, but I can't find it. It's not on your channel.
It's public. Should be there.
Normally, how it would just be.
Give it a few seconds for you to see it. Let's double check in here. Stream says excellent condition. My videos.
Oh, there we go. If I go to your videos, it's there.
Alright. So basically, alright, are we ready for this shit? I think we're ready for this shit.
I might have to mute you in Discord and then just.
Oh yeah, go ahead, yeah. Alright, gamers, are we ready to rumble? I'm not sure how many people are
oh wow, I am really
viewing right now, but
quiet in your stream.
I'll turn them up and that should be good. Alright, gamers, I have brought you here today for a very important stream. First of all, I don't know how well this is going to go through. Second, it's an important day. Today I went to some thrift stores, you know, the old thriftaroo, and found a little Alex Jones goodie here. The Obama Deception. The mask comes off. And this year, an Alex Jones production. That's right. We're turning the Frogs Gate today, boys. So I figured, hey, what the hell? The back case here says, copy and share this disc. It's telling me to stream. Yeah, share it with you. You're probably not watching it live. It's kind of what?
Man, I can't wait for the mask to come off of Obama.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't wait for the mask to come out of off of Obama. Like, you never know what you're gonna find, all right? But first to premise this, right? Before we begin, I thought I'd read some of the hilarious, definitely factual, big brained facts and logic here in the back. So we'll read the back cover here. This is some funny shit, right? It's very clear about it being a widescreen edition.
Secrets does it hold?
Yeah, let's read what secrets it holds. Tyranny gets a facelift. The Obama Deception is a hard-hitting film that completely destroys the myth that Barack Obama is working for the best interests of the American people. It's my best Alex Jones impression here. The Obama phenomenon is a hoax carefully crafted by the captains of the New World Order. He's being pushed as a savior in an attempt to con the American people into accepting global slavery. We have reached a critical juncture in the New World Order's plans. It is not about left or right, it's about the one world government. The international banks plan to loot the people of the United States and turn them into slaves for the global plantation. Need some,
the global plantation.
It's killing my throat here. Covered in this film, who Obama works for, what lies he has told, and his real agenda. If you want to know the facts and cut through the hype, this film is for you. This film is, see, the cover's got this picture of Obama, but he is really fake black man. See, he's got Alex Jones looking hands. Now this one here is exclusive bonus content, which I don't know if we'll get into. We might not. I don't know. I might give up halfway through this. This is whatever, and this is whatever I make it. All right, I'm just gonna
If
make sure
if
I'm
it's too
not.
difficult to get through, we have to do a part 2.
Yeah, if it's okay,
We have to
fine.
recollect our thoughts
We
and do a
have
part
to.
2 later.
We have to recollect our sanity.
There's
Recollect
no
our
way
damn
we're gonna
sanity.
sacrifice this kind of content.
Anyways, there's the bottom section here. Obama's continuing the process of something that resembles Nazi Germany, who forced the national service, domestic civilian spies, warrantless wiretaps, and the destruction of the Second Amendment. So, to preface this, right? This film was made in 2009, back when
Man, that's weird.
back
He
when
doesn't
Obama was
reference
a wee lad,
Soviets at all.
right? So back when Obama hadn't been for a second term, I believe, or even really in much at all. So it'll be interesting. Last I checked, America didn't really look like Nazi Germany, but what do I know? I've never been there.
I mean, what do I know? We're Canadian. We don't know. We
Yeah.
can't tell.
What's the second one? The second paragraph here in the back says,
I mean, last time I was in
Obama's
the
handlers.
US, last time I was in the US,
long time ago.
it was just kind of like Canada, but with better roads.
Yeah, except guns. Oh shit, my stream is cringing right now. It's getting in the yellow on OBS. Oh boy. And then, okay, the second paragraph here says,
That's
Obama's
what
handlers, emphasis on handlers, like puppy, are openly announcing the creation of a new bank of the world that will dominate every nation on Earth through carbon taxes and military force. What the fuck is that? Supposedly engineered the worldwide financial meltdown to bankrupt the nations of the planet and bring a world government. Obama plans to loot the middle class, destroy pensions, and federate the statuses of the population so that the population is completely dependent on the central government. The elite are now using Obama to pacify the public so they can usher in the new North American Union by stealth, launch a new Cold War, and continue the occupation of Iraq and Afghanistan. Now this is it's funny, and we got this nice little picture here of
I think we all know where
Alex
that happened.
Jones.
Where that went.
I'm not sure here. I'm looking at Alex Jones here. It's that's the man himself. You know, I'm animated, I'm human, and I'm coming. He's you know, our favorite, our boy Alex Jones, Mr. Jones, Sir Jones, you know, the classic. And at the bottom here, there's the InfoWars tagline here. There's a war on your mind. On for your mind, I suppose. There's a war on for your mind. The information contained in this film is vital to the future of the Republic and to freedom worldwide. President Barack Obama is only the tool of a larger agenda. Till all are made aware, humanity will remain captive to the masters of the New World Order. So I just think that's interesting, because last I checked, I wasn't captive to the New World Order, so I'm not even sure. But you know, now
Well, yeah, but we live in Canada. We're not U.S. citizens.
Yeah, but as I clearly read on the back here, if you weren't paying attention, the whole world is part of the New World Order now, and it's all Obama's fault because he is a masked man. So, without further ado, let's crack open the disc case, pull out this pristine disc case here, stick her in our DVD drive, boys. Let's see what she got for us, shall we? Oh man. How long until my internet completely shits? Alright. War is dependent on me giving you this information through the internet right now. Alright, so we got a Obama Deception DVD here. Let's
yeah, right now, as we speak.
Let's make sure the audio.
I knew later that would have gone to disaster.
Oh, sweet. Audio's working. Good, good, good. So we got VLC here.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
by the
mind
way-
my the album I was just playing here.
Yeah, in OBS, the volume should be yellow to red, not green to yellow.
Very well. That's about what it. Oh, not quite. Let me just filters, gain a little bit higher. Check.
Wait, why using that like menu for VLC? That one's cringe.
No, I don't have any other. What
Yeah,
menu
you-
should I be using, dude?
The one that isn't playlist view?
What's the other view? Like, fuck.
Just straight up VLC view?
Oh, like the Oh, it's starting. Get ready. Oh, wait. Why is my? It's not even showing on stream. Let's figure this out. What the hell? Okay, so we're not getting.
In this new century, Americans and Europeans alike will be required to do more, not less. Partnership and cooperation among nations.
Okay, so we're running into some technical difficulties here. Let me just
So I know how unpopular
display
it is to be seen
capture.
as helping banks right now, especially when everyone is
There we
suffering
go.
apart from their bad decisions. I promise you, I get it.
all right. So
What is required of us now
let's
is a new era of responsibility
unlock the horrors of
recognition on the part of every American.
Obama.
Duties to ourselves, our nation,
So this is the expertly put together menu here. Are you guys ready for some brain blasts?
I just saw the menu there.
I might just shrunk my face cam a little here. This is let's remind everyone that the disc case does say widescreen edition. And we
Yeah, maybe it's in the
very
options
clearly,
menu. Oh wait, there is no
okay, we
options
got
menu.
extras, chapters is if you're gonna come review this. Look at this intro though. What the?
No doubt there will be differences in the future.
I'm already feeling funny from this.
Citizenship continue to bind us together.
Turning up the audio here.
Change of leadership in Washington will not lift this burden. In this new century,
Alright,
Americans
the
and Europeans
Obama
alike
deception.
will be required to do
I feel
more.
like I'm playing a late night creepypasta video game right now.
And cooperation among nations
It's
is
got
not
one of
choice.
those cheesy online, you know, like freaking games slapped
I'd
together by
actually do that.
16-year-old,
So
you
I
know,
know
vibe right
how
now.
You know-
unpopular it is to be seen as helping
Stream this
banks
through
right
Discord,
now,
so I don't have to have
especially when
audio
everyone is
conflicts with
suffering
your
in
stream.
part
Because
from their
then,
bad decisions.
oh,
I
but
promise
you're
you,
gonna
I
You
get
think
it.
my internet can handle that? No way, dude. Alright, we hit and play. boys. You guys ready for this?
Oh boy.
Alright. Radeon software, piss off. I don't care. So clearly here we got Obama. Barack Obama. What is his last name, guys? Hopefully that can be uncovered.
Contrary to the
rest
rumors that
of
you've
the
heard, I
secrets.
was not born in a manger.
What?
I was actually born on
Wait, this
Krypton
doesn't look like
and
the YouTube.
Oh,
sent here to
course.
save the planet Earth.
I knew.
The one that was uploaded to YouTube looks way worse.
We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives.
why not
that we set.
Obama? Explain.
Everybody 1825 will serve 3 months of basic training.
We've got to have a civilian
Yeah,
national
the DVD
security
looks
force
better
that's
quality.
just as powerful,
Of course.
just as strong.
Yes, we
brigades.
can.
We can.
Obama
Let's
South
go.
Carolina plan will include coverage of all essential
Obama.
medical services. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Obama is
Yes.
he works
Yes.
he's an agent of
Yes.
Where did you come up with the number $700 billion? Here's the Treasury
brain.
spokeswoman's quote. It's not based on any particular data point. We just really wanted to come up with a really big number.
To Democrats and Republicans who've opposed this plan, I say, step up to the plate.
Yeah,
A few
step up to the
members were
plate,
even
guys.
told that there would be martial law in America if we voted no.
Secretary Henry Paulson is no George
My
Washington.
chips
I don't
ready
think
for this
anyone-
film.
questions, Mr. Kashkari, that you're working hard. Our question is who you're working for.
Who you're working for?
Obama pledged that he would resume the Security and Prosperity Partnership talks between Mexico and Canada that President Bush initiated.
The old boss is starting to look a lot like the new boss.
Robert Gates is going to remain on the job as Defense Secretary for at least a year.
Plenty of sources knew about this meeting, told us and others that it was at Hillary Clinton's house, but clearly it wasn't.
Hillary Clinton's house.
We've got to give them a stake in
What's
creating the
there?
kind of
Why do they need to be there?
world order that I think all of us would like to see.
We see you causing a depression so you can
Oh,
blow out the
Illuminati.
economy and consolidate
Oh,
and
jeez.
bankrupt it. We know that you are enemies of free humanity, and we are here
Hey,
standing
it's our
against
boy
your
Alex.
tyranny.
It's our boy Mr. Jones, guys.
Oh, it's time. It's time.
Obama. Obama.
The Obama deception.
The Obama
truth
deception.
strikes back.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. The subtitle is different. The truth. It says the mask comes off on the
It's
film.
like the
What the hell?
manager of Burger King. All presidents are, including Bush.
What?
It's like this.
Wait,
when your fries are
Obama-
cold, if your burger is not
Burger
done right,
King?
you go back to Burger King, America, or your government, and you say, "My burger's cold. I want new fries."
What is
First,
this guy on
you
about?
go to the cashier. That's the courts.
Okay.
You
All right.
argue to
Burger
the
King.
courts. The courts, if you can't get no justice with the cashier,
All right.
you say, "Let me see the manager."
Big if
I
true.
want to go to the Supreme Court. I want to see the president.
All right.
The manager
can see
comes
him.
out. "Hi, what can I do for you?" Now the manager can override the decisions of the cashier, but you never get to see the franchise owner of Burger King. If you
Sometimes
really
you
have
do.
a problem with your burger, you need to go see the franchise owner. We need to go to the top or to the bottom. We need to go to where the real architecture of government is.
I don't think they're gonna
And it's
take you
not
that far
in a
for cold
president.
fries.
It's in a global scheme.
I'm not even sure what he was on about.
To pro wrestling. And what I mean by that is, in
What,
front of
the
the
guy at the-
cameras and the
like the
public,
Burger
we
King
all hate
analogy?
each other.
Yeah, what the fuck was
And
that
I'm
guy
gonna
on
kick my
about?
opponent's butt out of whale him
makes
from
sense,
here to
but
high
it
water
doesn't
and beat the
really
crap
It makes
out of him.
enough
Yet
sense
behind us
to
against
not.
all our friends going out to dinner.
Went to dinner together.
And it's all a work.
All intermarried. Show business.
It's showbiz.
Yo,
And
it makes
that's what you
sense
have
to
today
not
in
make you
politics. The
question if it's
Democrats
real
and
or not.
Republicans aren't really opposed to each other.
Left and right mean nothing. The only thing that counts is, are you working for Wall Street or you're trying to defend the people against the financiers?
It's pretty obvious that there's some gigantic financial institutions that have been pulling the strings of politicians in this country for a long time.
Puppeteering.
And just the fact that we have it set up where they can donate millions of dollars to these guys' funds, these guys' campaigns. I mean, how do we not expect it all to...
America in 2009
YouTube
was
version.
desperate for change.
Whoa, 2009 was desperate for change.
The past 8 years
Look
have
what
been
we
a
got
disaster.
10 years later.
Those weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere. Maybe
Where are
over
they?
here.
Tell us. Oh my god, what happened to that guy? Okay.
Alright, where are you in the movie? What's your timestamp right now?
George W. Bush, who had claimed to be a conservative,
518.
had tripled the size of the federal government,
Fake conservative. Fake
shredded the
conservative.
Constitution,
What a
and
freaking
destroyed the
libtard.
image of the United States worldwide.
Libtard,
Nope,
dude.
no weapons over there.
Liberal.
Oh yeah,
Endless
what the hell?
wars, over 1 million dead Iraqis,
What the fuck?
Why
and
is
more
there
than
just a guy in a hospital
5,000
in this?
dead U.S. troops.
I don't know, man. You're like way
The
behind me.
Patriot Act,
I'm now at 550.
warrantless domestic
so,
wiretapping
yeah,
and spying,
550 is my timestamp now.
the end of Posse Comitatus,
Big
the
explosion.
rise of the treasonous North American Union,
North American Union.
a deepening recession, sliding towards
Hang on,
total
guys.
economic collapse.
It's a napping pile.
These factors and other abuses
Nice.
had the American people in a state of panic for their future and the very existence of the United States. The elite were in trouble.
Can't have shit in
The
the state.
people were beginning to see through their facade, past their front man, and to the ruling elite behind the throne.
Okay.
For the first time in U.S. history,
Both parties were universally hated. Congress had a 9% approval rating. The globalist agenda had stalled. And then, onto the scene came a man who promised change we could all believe in.
Hey, that's Barack
Barack
Obama.
H. Obama
That's
promised
Barack
to end the
Hussein
war
Obama.
and bring our troops home fast. He pledged to uphold the Constitution and to stop the federal government from spying on the American people. Candidate Obama told American workers that he was going to get them out of NAFTA and GATT.
Cool.
And he's already breaking those promises. In this film, we will prove that Obama says one thing.
Well, they're still
and does
establishing
another,
we're like
and that he
15
works
minutes.
for the very
7
same
minutes,
elite
something.
interests that Bush served.
Yeah, we're
the
7
very
minutes
interest
in.
engineering the financial collapse and
7.5
formation
minutes,
of a
and
dictatorial
they're
world
still,
government.
like, in the intro.
This film about left or right, it is nonpartisan. Our past documentary
sure it
films
is.
are among some of the most damning indictments of George W. Bush
Damning
and
indictment.
his administration that have ever been made.
Sure. Oh, you got me.
If humanity has any hope of affecting real change for the better, it will not come from the Madison Avenue false reality makers who have cast Barack Obama as the
Are
savior
you
of the
sure
world.
this one is nonpartisan? Are you sure? I can't tell.
To alter our course from
because
tyranny to
Obama
liberty,
is the
to
savior
defeat
of
the
the
corrupt
world.
elite, we must get past the puppets and confront the real power structure of the planet.
Okay, this clip again.
Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in
Who
which
is
there
this
is
guy?
the very real prospect of a new world order.
Webster Griffin Tarpley is a geopolitical analyst and historian. Among his scholarly works are the unauthorized biographies of George Herbert Walker Bush and Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh, Barack
Since
Hussein Obama.
Bush, the elder, made his speech at the United Nations back in September of 1990 talking about the New World Order, I think I've become confused about what's actually going on in the world. The New World Order is a more palatable name for the Anglo-American world empire. It's the planetary domination of London, New York, Washington over the rest of the world. It's hard to get people to join that or think they have a part in it if you call it the Anglo-American world empire. If you call it the New World Order, then people in India or someplace like that or the European Union might think, well, there's something in that for us too. But that's not what it is. It's the Anglo-American New World Order. It's
Yeah,
really
what's in
the
it for
old
me?
World Order. It's the British Empire morphing into the American Empire. The U.S.-British world empire is what you're going to get.
Calm
what's in it
minds
for
of
me?
powerful men have always
What's in it for
battled with
me?
each other over the levers of power.
Put me in the New World Order. I want a part of it.
Gerald Celente is recognized as one of the world's foremost trends forecasters.
I've never
and is
seen
the
him
founder
before.
of the Trends Research Institute.
People that are knowledgeable know that the fight that this country has been waging since its inception
What does he keep looking at?
is for the central
Oh,
bank
Cam, all right.
not to take over the country.
He was looking back and forth.
And that's why people like Andrew Jackson were elected. And that's why people revere people like Thomas Jefferson and others. The takeovers happen, and it's a corporate takeover.
Agents of the Bank of England attempted to assassinate President Andrew Jackson on multiple occasions because of his resistance against a private central bank being set up in the United
How long
States.
ago was this?
And it was something that Abraham Lincoln won. And this is, by the way, why I believe he was assassinated. This is the Lincoln quote. The money powers prey upon the nation in times of peace and conspire against it in times of adversity. It is more despotic than monarchy, more insolent than autocracy, more selfish than bureaucracy. I see in the near future a crisis approaching that unnerves me and causes me to tremble for the safety of my country. Corporations have been enthroned. An era of corruption will follow, and the money power of the country will endeavor to prolong its reign by working upon the prejudices of the people until the wealth is aggregated in a few hands and the republic is destroyed. Wall Street has killed Main Street.
So I know how unpopular it is to be seen as helping banks right now, especially when everyone is suffering in part from their bad decisions.
Dudes are cringing.
I promise you, I get it.
I promise
about
you.
the Kennedy assassination and the beginning of
Nothing
the world
bad
war,
ever
the United
happens
States
to the
is a very
Kennedys.
powerful engine for world progress. It's the assassinations, the Kennedy assassination,
and the others in the 1960s, the beginning of the Vietnam War, and the beginning of the absolute domination of the Wall Street group over every other interest. Nobody else counts except the Wall Street money masters. That has now made the United States into no longer a force for progress.
So what's
but
up with
something
this
very
road
different, often
anyways?
a force for destruction in the world.
The military-industrial
Does Wall Street have something to do with
complex
Walmart?
has taken over the country along with the Wall Street gang.
If you look also at the people that Obama has put on his appointments
Oh, I'm like
list,
really close to where you
it's
are.
all Wall Street. It's government
It's all
of
Wall
Wall
Street.
Street, by Wall Street, and for Wall Street.
Where even is Wall
There's
Street?
nobody from heavy industry. There's nobody from the auto sector. Nobody
Obama
from
money.
Silicon Valley. Nobody from big oil. Nobody from defense.
Are you sure?
No
Nobody.
labor. No
Nobody.
women. No retirees.
No
small
women?
Business,
No
nothing.
women?
It's pure
No
Wall
e-girls?
Street. The only people
I
who
can't
have a
get behind
voice in
that.
Obama's councils are Wall Street finance
Ooh, old-timey
oligarchs. That's
film
all
time.
there is. Nobody else counts for anything under Obama. It's the most extreme Wall Street administration we've ever had.
All right.
Before his death, President Woodrow Wilson apologized to the public, regretting that he had been deceived by a group of international bankers and the country's financial system had fallen into their
Alright,
iron
Alex, you
grip
got me.
via the Federal Reserve Act of 1913.
Whether sought or unsought by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. He warned the people that the military-industrial complex was taking over the country.
Only 3 years after leaving office, President Eisenhower's prophetic warning concerning the threat posed to our system of government by the military-industrial complex came to pass.
Are they making bombs?
President John F. Kennedy had enraged
Oh,
the
nothing
entire elite network.
nothing bad ever happens to him.
Now, Kennedy was brought in as somebody who was expected to be a puppet. It was thought that his pro-Nazi father, Joseph P. Kennedy, the bootlegger,
His father was
speculator, would guarantee
That's pretty
that
bad,
Kennedy
dude.
would
That's
be
not good.
obedient to the establishment. They thought
Yeah,
that
it's
Kennedy was a sex maniac who could be manipulated through all of this, but it turned out that through his personal suffering, Kennedy had discovered a personal sense of himself which went beyond just being a puppet, and he began to think about things like economic recovery, world peace, having a space program, making deals with the Soviets,
Okay,
cutting
so was he a
the
puppet or
Federal
not?
Reserve down to size, and a whole series of other things.
Executive Order number 11110.
11110?
began the process of abolishing the private Federal Reserve.
Anything
Kennedy was
but
also pushing for real
11110.
civil rights reform and had begun the
I know,
process
right?
of pulling the troops
Oh.
out of Vietnam.
Anything but 11110.
The last time you had an actual president was Kennedy.
The oligarchs took swift and decisive action.
Oh, that's
John
the bad
Kennedy
that happens
attempted
to
take the government
Kennedys.
back from the robber barons.
I get
He
it
was
now.
brutally murdered.
What the fuck are you
Message to
streaming?
future U.S. presidents and leaders
Yo!
is clear.
Yo,
It's
welcome to the
12
stream,
at
dude.
Die.
We're watching
It's 12 at
we're
night.
watching the
Obama the last true president of the United
deception.
States.
The mask
And until the
comes
globalists
off,
take away
dude.
from power,
I got
we'll
work
never
tomorrow
have
at 2
a
p.m. so I can sleep in, dude.
The other
That's
thing
right.
about the
We're
American
watching some
president
Alex Jones films.
Dude, it's.
is that this
I
is
bought the
a
DVD
I was
at
about
the
to go
thrift
to-
store today, dude.
automatically going to be a puppet person.
I was about to go to fucking bed. I get a notification. I'm like, what is he streaming?
He's obviously been chosen and given everything.
I click onto the stream. And
Presidents are now
what
little more
is
than
this?
corporate pitchmen who take all the political heat.
Hey, what do you think of
while
my profile
controllers remain
picture?
in the shadows, safe from public scrutiny. Hip-hop icon KRS-One is not just known for selling millions of albums.
KRS-One, I've never
He has
even heard
led
of
a
this
tireless
guy.
crusade against youth violence and has been a strong voice for human rights.
Oh, that's
If they
cool.
control
Human
it
rights are
before,
cool.
What are you?
Yo, it's the
why-
Burger King dude.
What makes you think they're not controlling it now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
The country
Oh.
was on the verge of revolution.
big if true.
They threw a black man up. Now we like this.
All right. You got me
They
now.
give him the money.
I got you,
They
dude.
give him the bundling. They give him vote fraud. They give him the media whores.
Mhm.
They give him goons. They even have
That's a bad
elected
word.
officials making threats to put people in jail if they criticize Obama in public. All of this is the mark of a puppet. And that means that he is a puppet, actually more of a puppet
Does
than
it?
anybody else. More of a puppet than Mrs.
sure?
Clinton
Does
would
it?
have been.
Are we sure you're
Even
not a
more of
puppet?
than
Are we sure
John
I'm not a
McCain.
puppet?
He's the
Am I a
maximum
puppet?
puppet
Are you
that
a
we've had,
puppet?
certainly since
I'm not a
since
puppet.
Jimmy Carter.
They put a black face
She
on
a
the New
puppet?
World Order, and now we all
Everyone's a
happy.
puppet.
KRS ain't buying it.
In the real executive power structure, The president serves the
Triangles.
military-industrial complex. It's self-owned by the international
Oh.
bankers.
Oh, our
When there's a
Pentagon.
revolution, the population just throws out the prime minister or president. The
Right.
elite stays in power.